1 week ago we had snow on the ground. This week, 70 degrees.
He likes school.
He loves school. It's his favorite thing in the world.
No, I don't.
Brom, brom. Gonna be quite nice. Trying to come up with the game plan for 2023. I don't know what kind of game plan Corn Dog is coming up with. This is his final day of freedom before he has to go back to school. Before he has to go back to school.
No, I don't.
I think he does.
He's gonna go get to see Lauren.
Who's Lauren?
Have a...
A what?
I don't know.
You don't know.
No, I don't know what you asked me.
We get this stuff ready in the order that we use it. First up on the list for winter projects is the sprayer. Next project will be the drill, I believe. I believe that's a moth.
What did you say?
I believe that's a moth.
No! Not a mop. What do a mop do?
Just fly around. So what we're doing today, we're up here in the cab of our John Deere 4630 sprayer. What we're working on is this cylinder will not stay locked up in position. So what we're doing is there is a gas strut down in here that needs to be replaced that holds the steering wheel up. So what I'm trying to do now, I'm just trying to remove this black panel, get that out of the way, and maybe get into the cylinder. So right here we got, I've removed 4 screws so far. There's one on either side here of the panel, and then there's 2. There's a hole right there. You can see the washer light reflecting off of it, be directly in the center. There's a bolt on this side and a bolt on that side. That's as far as I've got. This is the first time I've ever done this project, so bear with me. I'm learning. But maybe we can get this changed out. This video will also be applicable if you have a 5000 series John Deere tractor. This sprayer and a 5000 series John Deere tractor around that 2012-13 time frame share the same cab. So let's dig a little deeper and see what we find. So what I'm hoping is we've got the bolts out of this piece. So there's an open hole there. This dash pops right into this plastic piece, and this plastic piece just pops right into the dash of the cab. I've got it pulled loose, a lot like an automotive style dash, so I'm hoping we can get this pulled off, easily access this cylinder. But what I'm gonna do right now is take a flat blade screwdriver and hopefully pop this dash apart without breaking anything. Okay, so as you can see here, we got our dash popped apart. I guess we could unplug that stuff and get it plumb out, which we may do. We might do that and go and get it plumb out of the way. I ain't decided yet. But when I popped this dash up, it gave me access to, there's another bolt. There's another bolt right here holding this brown piece on. So let me get all the wires unplugged on this dash and set it out. So there's 3 lights up here in the center console. This is your light indicating your intake heater or glow plugs. One is on, a warning light, and a stop light. So what we're going to do, these are just female slide-on connectors, but we are going to document which wire went where, so that there's no confusion when we fire this thing back up. Alright, right, left, orange top, red bottom, middle, yellow top, red bottom. There it went. Now we have the dash out. Now I'm ready to undo this bolt, and maybe that'll let this piece, we may not have to pull this plastic off. If we can pull this bolt and the bolt on the other side, it may allow this black piece to fall on out. These bolts are 8mm bolts. Take the 8mm socket. I know how I feel about plastic, and you want to be delicate as possible, but here's what I found. This plastic piece goes into the black piece here with these tabs. You kind of got to give it just a good yank to get it out of that black piece there. Alright guys, another thing I found. Alright, you see how these are slotted like that? It helps to pick up and then pull out. So remember that. Now we should be getting in here close to the meat of our project. There we go. With that key switch just unplugged, it should unplug our key switch there. There we go. Now we can get in there to our goodies. And by the goodies, I mean that little cylinder there. You see how it's kind of leaking? Kind of oily substance coming out of it. So with all that done, we should be able to get to our cylinder now, hopefully. So I don't know if it's something you'll want to do or not, but this darn boot was covering up what I need to get to. So I took this I took a couple zip ties and zip tied this boot, collapsed it and zip tied it up where it ain't in my way. And now I can get in here to my Allen head bolts and hopefully remove them. So here they are. We'll pick out the appropriate size and do that. Alright, so we're in here trying to get the pan knocked out. That's a press fit pan. These companies, these manufacturers can do some of the dumbest things sometimes. Like, why did they feel that needed a press fit pan when a with a bolt with a locking nut would have worked just as well? As far as I can tell. Y'all see the position I'm gonna have to be in to knock this pin out. There it is. Well, ain't no sense in knocking it completely out because it's gotta go back in. Unless we put a bolt in it. So what we're having to do here, we're having to take our lever off that activates it. This lever right here pushes that pin, which I guess opens a valve in there and allows that gas to move, gas or oil, whatever they've got in there, to move around in that cylinder. I mean, I guess it's a decent design. What's that for?
What is it, that nut there? I don't know.
We shall see, but I guess they went with that design because your steering wheel has infinite positions from all the way through the middle of the range. Get this loosened up and we're gonna count our threads and we're gonna install that on the cylinder. Let's see here. I'm gonna guess a 18 millimeter. Let's see how bad I'm wrong. So you want to be a 17 or a 16? Let's see if a 16 does it. 17 seems to be an odd choice, but hey, if they like it, they like it. Guess we need to install that spring. Yeah, that spring's what holds tension on your lever there. You can see here on this cylinder how easy that right there is. So no bueno. So I don't know if this is the original one or not. Stabilis Blocko lift, made in Germany. Trying to find a manufacturing date. It says 103-12. I wonder if that's 2012. This is a 13 model sprayer. 09721. So I'm gonna say that's the original thing was. It actually subbed out to a newer number, and this one had a boot with it. So I don't know if that boot's gonna help it last longer or what, but you can watch here how it works. You know, that's extended. No. May have to have the leverage of the steering wheel to push it back down. Let me check my time. We gotta go to a seed company meeting. So these bolts have a shoulder. Screw into that and have a shoulder, and that shoulder helps keep that aligned. They had Loctite on them, and I may should have put Loctite on them, but we're gonna go with this. So much better. Which I can scoop my seat up a little. Scoop my seat up. Yeah, that's more better. A lot more better. I'm just gonna put y'all right here on the seat, and maybe you can see everything we're doing here. Alright, our next agenda, we got our black cover here, which it was the last to come off, so I'm assuming it's the first to go back on. Need to hook our key switch back up. Alright, so assuming we got that right. Gotta get it welded up here so. There we go. Alright. It ain't sitting in there. There it goes. Alright. So we'll put our not the easiest. Put these little bolts back in. My little impact would probably speed this up, but I don't know. You take a chance of risking of cracking your plastic with it. There's not really a lot of room in this cab, especially for a big fat boy like me. There we go. You always about get it figured out about the time you get done. Popped right in. And now we're just left with 2 bolts and need some washers for them. Where the washers went. Just go get us a 1/4 inch washer, Bob, too. Alright, next is our dashboard. You just got these latches here that latch in them slots, a lot like an automotive style dash. So really not that much to that part. Imagine the biggest ordeal is gonna be getting this boot seated back properly and everything. But we're gonna get this dash up here and get all these wires and stuff plugged back in before we worry about Trying to get that boot in. Release the boot. That's where the fun begins. I should have took it down in there before we start. I don't know about y'all, but I've never found a light that was not shining directly in my eyes or in the right spot. Come on, get up. There we go. You gotta make sure it's shoved up behind that black piece, and then it should pop in there. Only thing I like some little light knob there. Ain't that nice? Steering wheel not sitting in your lap. See how far down it goes. Oh, it actually don't go for down as far as when that right there is gonna be all right. Brom, brom. Gonna be quite nice. Well, that job wasn't near as bad as I thought it would be. Decided to vacuum the cab out there. Don't know if we'll wait. Well, that may just be a whole nother separate video, but gonna plan on putting a buddy seat right there for my little boy to ride. For Robert to ride if I need to show him something. I was gonna detail the cab, but we may wait till we get my two-way radio installed and till we get that buddy seating installed, because we'll be getting it dirty doing that. And we still got the maintenance, the rest of the machine. If you got a 5000 series tractor or a 4630 John Deere sprayer, hopefully you know now how to install that cylinder to fix the floppy steering wheel syndrome, and maybe it'll save you a little money.